He replied,
"Truly, I tell you, today you will be with me in paradise." Luke 23, verse 43. My grandfather passed away a little over a year ago after contracting COVID-19. We were unable to visit him in the hospital, so a nurse let us use his iPad to FaceTime with him. He couldn't really talk, but he could hear us and raise his eyebrows when we spoke to him. My family answered the call from our various scattered locations. I told him that I had gotten into Candler, and he raised his eyebrows in what I imagine to be pride. Each family member took turns talking, and my dad led a prayer at the end. We prayed for healing, but we also gave thanks for however the situation turned out, because we trusted that Grandpa would be with Jesus. Jesus tells the man on the cross next to him something very similar. The man asks Jesus if he will remember him when Jesus comes into his kingdom. And as he is dying, Jesus says, "Today, you will be with me in paradise." Christians have debated the meaning of the word paradise for a long time. Does this refer to heaven? Does this refer to some kind of purgatory holding place? Does this mean just waking up at the end of all things, when God has remade heaven and earth? We have our ideas and our arguments, but we don't actually know. Like many things in the Christian faith, paradise is a bit of a mystery. What really strikes me in Jesus' words is the phrase, "You will be with me." Though also mysterious in this context, this phrase is a little easier to unpack because earlier portions of Luke's gospel show us what being with Jesus is like. With Jesus, social outcasts are befriended and given a place to belong. With Jesus, a woman receives her son back from the dead. With Jesus, sin is forgiven and lives are transformed. With Jesus, the hungry are fed and the sick are healed. With Jesus, lost sheep and lost coins are found. And with Jesus, lost sons come home. With Jesus, justice is enacted and the oppressed are liberated. With Jesus, everyone is invited to the banquet so that they may participate in the new thing that God is doing in the world. Here, in the midst of the passion narrative, in the midst of death, we are given a glimpse of hope. Jesus suggests that death is not the end, even as he himself is dying. And even as Jesus is dying, he claims that he will be present. He points forward to paradise. And in doing so, we are invited back to the rest of the gospel narrative to envision what this paradise even looks like. Paradise is being with Jesus. Like the man next to Jesus, we were scared. We did not know that that FaceTime call would be the last time we would ever talk to Grandpa. And like the man next to Jesus, how could we know what would come next? But in the midst of death, we had a glimpse of hope. We believed that Grandpa would be with Jesus in the love, joy, justice, and peace of paradise. Today, I believe Grandpa is with Jesus. As we journey deeper into the passion narrative, as we are confronted by our own grief and our own pain, may we look forward to being with Jesus.